Okay, for the first question, it says how much privacy should people expect when using the internet? Um, I think that people shouldn't expect to have too much privacy given that when using social networking sites and shopping online, a lot of information is extracted, and also a lot of personal information can be shared through the use of different things such as malware, such as cookies, and other things among that. I think that individuals should be aware of what sites that they're using and how they're being tracked. For number two, it says who should be responsible for protecting internet users' personal information. I think that the user should be responsible, as well as uh, whichever website you're visiting. I think that individuals are responsible because they should be aware, and they are responsible of the information they're sharing when posting things online, when accessing different sites, and they should be aware of the potential impact of hackers on any sites and on any download. Also, the government should set guidelines for businesses to better protect consumers' personal information. They should be able to control the use of the information and protect ultimately consumers and businesses. I think that businesses should also protect individuals, and that they should seek consent prior to begin the tracking, or and also to better develop methods in obtaining information from consumers and users. Um, for question number three, it asks if consumers should have revenue generated from sales created by accessing personal information on social networks and other internet sites. I think that it depends on the situation. I think that if the consumer is aware and they consent, I think that they should have the right to collect funds because they're playing a role and they're choosing to participate, and ultimately this can impact the success of a company. It's a lot like surveys, and there's a lot of surveys that will pay for people to respond. So I think that if they do consent, then they should play a role. They should have the right, if they want to collect, to collect. For number four, I think that there's conflict that companies should pretty much set, and that they should also have an obligation. They do have a responsibility for their users as far as what information is being tracked. A lot of the companies, such as Facebook and Twitter, are famous for trends, popularity, and related information, and tracking that information of users and sites and clicks, and advertising. And I think that as a CEO, I would safeguard my company, and I would make a public statement, and let my users know that we are accountable, we take ownership, that we're establishing precautionary measures and also new safeguards to protect them from this ever happening again. Definitely investing into a well-known company is very important, and I would reestablish look at again where we're failing, or what our areas of opportunities are, how we got hacked, and really investigating where we have the biggest opportunities to grow and develop.